YouTube. Your boy is back once again with another dating and relationships video. So the subject today is, are there women out there that want sex only? Are there women out there that only want sex? First of all, approximately 4 billion females in the world. Of course, there are some females out there that want sex only. However, the majority of them, no. Yeah? The majority of them, no. Think about it. So let me use this example. Dick pics. Actually, I've done a video talking about why men send dick pics. I'm gonna link to this. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Sure, can't get my words out. Yeah. So watch that video if you've not seen it yet. But think about dick pics. Yeah. So something that I've never done out of the blue, but some men send dick pics to females and then they shame them about it or whatever. They, post about it or talk about it or whatever. But think about it. Say there was a man that was single, he was on gal, he's trying to date girls, lots of different girls or whatever, and there's a girl that he thinks is sexy that sent him a naked picture with her legs open and said, do you want to come and sex me now? Putting aside the fact that it might be a joke or it might be a trick or it might be whatever, put those things aside. If the man thought it was genuine, he would say, okay, cool. Like, as long as she lived, close enough to get to, he'll say, okay, cool. Let me come and destroy this girl that I think is sexy. She wants to sex me. A man, and I'm talking about average men, yeah, general men, yeah. A man can't do that. You see a girl you like on social media. I don't know why men send the dick pics. It's obviously some chemical imbalance in their brain. But imagine a man sends a dick pic to a girl and says, yeah, boom. Like, okay, all muscles and everything. Let's say he's like generally good looking to most women. And, his body's nice, got muscles and that. And he sends a picture with, and let's say he's got a longer than average ting. And he sends a picture that, oh yeah, do you want to sex me? Even if the female thought he looked good, just that out of the blue, generally a female's gonna say no, innit? Or block. Or who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Yeah? So that shows that generally women don't want sex only. But yes, there are some women that want sex only. Yeah? And what I'm talking about is at the beginning, because obviously, yeah, if you've got an ex, or you've got an old link, or some girl you've been seeing or some girl you're currently seeing, or whatever, there might be a Sunday morning when the kids are at her baby father's house or whatever, and she's just, she's been drinking the night before, and she wake up the next day, and she's just in that, like, she's still half drunk, and she might give you that call to come to just pipe her out. Yeah, cool. Those things happen, of course, because she's already had an attachment built with you. I'm talking about at the beginning. Do women just want sex only? Generally not. Some women will throw pum-pum at a guy for sex only, for validation. Because sex can also be a form of validation. Now, let's say there's some big-time superstar. Let's say he's a footballer or an R&B singer. And not only has he got money and he's famous, let's say, for example, he's good looking to the woman. For this particular woman, his face and his body is 10 out of 10. She might know that. She might feel that this guy is not going to wife me. I don't think of myself enough for this guy to wife me. But she will sex him just there and then like that. Not because women want sex only, because that's going to boost her self-esteem. David Beckham wanted to bang me. Denzel Washington wanted to bang me. Trey Songz wanted to bang me. Yeah? Right? It's like she will bang them, but it's almost validation. He can bang any girls and he wants to bang me. That will make her feel good about herself. So it's not that, like us men, it's not like she wants sex from this guy. Because, ooh, look at him. Yeah, she thinks he's attractive, but women don't work like we do. But because of the status and all that, yeah, it's validation to her. Us men, we could see a female, pretty and sexy, all we want to do is shag. Even let me just take the prettiness out of it. Let's talk about the body, yeah? Let's take the prettiness out of it. Because with the prettiness, you could argue, okay, you want to get to know the girl, see her personality, and she could be potential wifey for all you relationship guys out there. Let's take, I'm not going to say she's pretty or not, yeah? Let's just put the body, yeah? A man would just want to see that body and say, I want to sex that, and that's it. And sometimes if the man wants to see her again, it's because he doesn't want to lose that pussy. Maybe he doesn't have a lot of girls in his rotation. Maybe it's difficult for him to get girls. So when he bags that girl with the good body, maybe he wants to keep hold of her for that reason. And you know, a lot of times women push for a relationship. So by default, he might get into a relationship with her. But men want sex a different kind of way than women. There's all other things. Like I said in previous videos, women want a man that can protect her. She wants to be able to produce, she wants to be able to reproduce, you know, babies with a guy with the strongest genes, etc., etc. A man that's stable, a man that's confident, etc. All these things. But a man will just want to, he sees the, like, say for example, let me give you another example. Let's say for example, a guy that has a fat fetish. So he likes fat girls, yeah? So he might be at a nightclub looking at this oversized girl. Let's say all of his friends, they're like, they don't like, yeah, they might like girls with, you know, big boobs and big arse and that, but they don't like no big girls. So it's almost like a little fetish for him. And it's not something he wants to show in the forefront, you get me? So he will not chat to that girl in the nightclub or whatever, yeah? Yeah, and just not pay it no mind. But let's say it's at the end of the night now, and you know, his friends are driving that way, and it's him one, and then, you know, everyone's dispersed from the rave, and then, you know, that fat girl and maybe a couple of friends or whatever, they're looking for a cab. Then he might talk to it then because, okay, wow, let me see if I could try and draw this girl back to my house for sex only. Now, he's got that fetish. He doesn't want no one to see or know, but he is attracted to oversized girls, and he can see the body and, like, you know, do you get what I'm saying? But that's not going to be the case for a woman. A woman's not going to see a guy and say, I just want him for his body only. Yes, there's going to be little pockets, because as I said, we don't talk about all women this and all women that. Everyone's different, yeah? So you got to respect it in that way. But generally, women are not going to look at men and say, look at his body, look at him, I just want to shag him and done. Sometimes, like I said, it might be an R&B singer, a footballer, because of the level of status, yeah? She might just want to shag only, knowing that this guy's never going to wife her, but it gives her some kind of validation. This guy can get bare women and he wants to shag me? She will shag him just for that validation. So, are there women out there that just want to shag only? Yes. Guys out there, some of you guys out there who you're dating girls and you've shagged multiple women, yeah? Yeah, we know we can go to, yeah, I've been there before. You go to a nightclub, you meet a female, you bring her back, whatever. Alcohol can change some chemicals in your mind, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But, yeah, so don't get me wrong. There are cases where women want to shag, but generally speaking, I just want you guys to know this. Generally, women, if you're an average guy, the average woman is not going to want to just shag you. Yeah, you can get into some situations, but it's generally not planned. Like I'm saying, the one night stand from the nightclub, or you're at a party, or you're on holiday. Those one-off things, they're not planned. They come unexpectedly, so you can't plan for this. Do you get me? So I want you guys to not think that. You have to understand that, and especially when I'm talking about the dick pics thing, I'm gonna put a link in the description, yeah, for that video that I've done if you haven't seen it. Like, you can't be approaching women with the dick pic. You have to understand, women want more. What they want might be the wrong thing. Yeah, there's women that will want you for your money, yeah? If you got money like that and she's that way inclined, yeah, women might want you for your money. So it might be the wrong things she wants you for. But yeah, women, they're going to want a relationship. They're going to want to get to know you. They're going to want to think you're the right guy. And her nature, yeah, will determine her actions. So she might not feel like in the forefront of her mind that she needs someone to protect her, or she might not feel that she wants kids yet, but she's looking for that guy that could be that guy that if she was to settle down with, reproduce with, then you need to have certain qualities about you. She's like, females generally, so if you're an average guy, the average woman is not gonna wanna just shag you. It can happen. And if you build yourself up to become that, if you build up your body, you build up your confidence, you're about your goals in life, yeah, then that will increase the chances of you getting into them situations where a woman's like, oh yeah, yeah, him, yeah, whatever. But generally speaking, you need to understand this. So when you're approaching women, I'm not saying you got to hide your intentions from women. All women subconsciously know that you want sex, but they want to know other stuff about you before they free it up. Yeah? And sometimes you might think, oh, I got that shag easily. But if you dig deep into it, I got this female's number. How long did I speak to her on social media for? How many times did I text back and forth, or maybe WhatsApp or call her? But yes, I shagged her the first time I met her, but how many conversations first? Or even how many once or twice did she flake? Or try to rearrange at the last minute? Yeah? So, are there women out there, this is the teaching, are there women out there that want sex only? Yes, there are, but generally speaking, just put it in your mind as no. When it happens, it normally happens out of the blue, because I think I've said this before, women are volatile like cryptocurrency. Trust me, I've dealt with some girls, 1 minute they want to shag your brains out. They've been telling you, oh yeah, I love you, what? Craziness. You chat to them again in 2 days, they're not on it. They're even blocking you. Okay, not all women. Some women are just volatile. So yes, you will get them women that on the occasion they want to sex you only, but their everyday living, women ain't living thinking, oh, I just want to shag this guy, I want to shag this guy in their daily living. 1, 2, alcohol at a party. 1, 2, their boyfriend left them, or they're fed up being a good girl and they might go through a little slut phase. Yeah. But generally speaking, women generally don't want sex. You can find it, but don't look for it. If it happens, it happens. Continue to try and be the best version of yourself. When you get into them situations where a girl out of the blue, it will happen. It will happen. Yeah, girls is on it. You might be at a bar or a club. You might chat to a girl. She might, and you take her home that night. Yeah, but you don't look for these things. You continue to be the best version of yourself. If you're not in a relationship, or you don't want a relationship now, carry on dating women. With the right actions, you'll get the sex. Yeah, on maybe the first date, maybe the second date, maybe the third date, or whatever. But those instant, women just want to shag you there and then, transactional sex without the money. Yeah, I'm not talking about paying for prostitutes. Yeah, that kind of like transactional sex. I want to sex you, you want to sex me. There's nothing else. It's rare, so never look for it. But it will, but it will happen pockets here and there. But when you're dealing with women, there's a process. There's a seduction that needs to go with it. Don't over-invest your time into women, but some kind of time and effort needs to be put into it. But if you are seen as high value to a female, there's not that much work you need to put in. But anyway, I'm sure I got the point across. Continue to, thumbs up on the videos if you like them. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, then YouTube will let you know when I upload another dating and relationships video.